Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Well, hello and welcome to Talk is Cheap. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm Rhonda Colson-Corey. Welcome to my show. It's episode 149. How exciting. How exciting is it to be here? Oh my goodness, there's already people watching. I see Kendra Jones is here watching from Orlando. Hi, Kendra. I'm Rhonda Colson-Corey. Look at that. Hi, Kendra. Tom. Oh, Tomcat. What? Tom? Hi, where's Rhonda?
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on here?
Well, it's me, Rhonda Colson-Corey. It's my show. Welcome to my show.
No, I know who you are, and you are not Rhonda Colson-Corey. You should not be on my show. We had a deal.
Oh, look at this. Look at this glitter in this sequence. Of course I'm Rhonda Colson-Corey. Oh, listen. Wicked awesome.
No,
I'm
afraid
not. A keratin treatment.
No, I don't think so. I'm back, and I'm sorry, but yeah, I appreciate you helping me and everything last week, but this is it.
Okay. Well, you figured me out. It's me, y'all. You guessed it. I'm Christy Conder.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Well, Christy, I want to thank you so much for helping us out last week. You did a fabulous job. And
some guy named Danley said, "What, June? I don't know what he's talking about. I'm Christy Conder. Don't you know the Nashville Twin?
You need to stop impersonating me. And now would be a good time. And impersonating other people. Now you're gonna get in trouble. But hey, let's give it up for Christy Rhonda Colson-Corey. All right, we'll see you a little later. Bye. All right, guys. So I am so glad to be back. I'm here. I'm back on my own show. It is episode 145. We have a fabulous show for you today. We have with us Michelle Krajewski is back as my guest co-host, and joining her is Carrie Jones. And of course, we have the lovely scorekeeper along with, That's right. There he is. Chewy's back too. And he enjoyed his little time off. He was resting, which he's doing now. He's resting again. So we're glad to have you guys back. And we're glad everybody's here who's out here with me. Oh, Danley. Hi, Danley. Thanks for showing up. It's good to see you. And Michelle Van Dusen, I know two of us, right? Oh my goodness. Tom Hoyes, I'm so glad to see you. Did you get fooled? Alice Green, so glad you came. Yes, there is. There is only one me. That is for sure. And thank God for that, right? Yes, Chewy's here, and everybody wants to say hi to Chewy. But we are going to get our show started. We are going to let Chewy enjoy his little quiet moments. All right, Chewy, go back to sleep there. Well, keep sleeping. Please keep sleeping. Anyway, all right. Here we are. We're getting ready to start the show, and it's going to be fun. She's returning all the way from Chicago. Of course, she performs all over the Midwest, and that's not it, and beyond there, too. You might have seen her on the High Fiber comedy show, and of course, you've seen her here. And I'm very excited to welcome back to Talk is Cheap, Michelle Krajewski, everybody.
Hello. Hi. Are you the real Rhonda?
I believe so.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how anybody would even want to impersonate me, but okay. That's I don't know. Is that the highest for flattery, or is that scary?
Well, it depends if they want your passwords.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when
I have
asking
news
for
you. I can't remember my passwords, so I was just having a fight with my passwords today.
Yeah, me too. Because if you don't, what happens is if you don't sign on, if you have them already in your laptop and things, I found out that if you don't sign in within a certain 6 months or something like that, they just kick you out, and then you have to go through the whole rigmarole. So yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you have to get your password book out and say, when was the last password? It's crossed off.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
And you know what? Oh, it's like, I forgot to write it down.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm like, but then I forget where I wrote it down. See, this is gonna be a problem in the nursing home. And I'm gonna be like, where's my password?
Now you have two daughters.
Yes.
So you have a better chance of getting a decent nursing home, maybe.
Oh, no,
I don't know. Do you think?
That's true.
I have one son. And I'm just praying he marries well.
And just do everything you can to be as nice. Although, we in our family, it's my sister. We have two girls and my brother, and my sister and I we do the lion's share of the work, and we got them into assisted living a month before COVID, before the shutdown. We got them into assisted living, and my parents are still 89, 91. They're still going, and hilarious. They call them the honeymooners. The people, the staff at the nursing home, because my mother, they had a pill. They brought a pill in. My mother, she goes, "Oh, good, my birth control pill." So she's still making jokes to the staff.
Yeah.
And she's 89.
So is that where you get it from? Do you think that?
And because she wrote a joke for Phyllis Diller, one joke, and it never because Phyllis Diller only paid her $3 for the gag. It was actually a check when I was 8 years old. She was all excited, so she saw that and she was mad. She's like, "Well, I guess that's not lucrative." She never wrote another check, so Phyllis Diller just totally tanked my mother's comedy career.
It's thinking Phyllis. I mean,
well, and you want to hear the joke? I did hear her say it. I saw her. I would
love to hear the joke.
15 years later, I saw her in concert or whatever, and she was still doing the joke. And the joke was Arm & Hammer baking soda just came out with a new deodorant. The good news is it works really well, but the bad news is it only works if you're sitting in the refrigerator. I think that's a good joke.
That's a great joke.
She milked that thing for $3. She milked it for years. Yeah.
$3. That's great. Hey, let's say hi to Kendra. Hey, Kendra. Kendra's here. And I know a little something about Kendra.
What about
I can't tell you right now, but I will tell you, but not yet. But Kendra's here, and let's see who else. June said that I tanked her talk show career. And now she has to go back to work at the Chicken Shack.
Is that a restaurant? Is that a chain restaurant?
I really don't know. I really don't know. Hey, Kendra Jones is here. Hey, Kendra.
Hi,
Nice to see you. Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Oh my goodness. Too funny. Anyway, all right. So what have you've been working a lot? I've seen that you've been doing a lot of shows all over the place. You've been hitting the
Yeah.
stages and
Yep. Yep. I'm going to be at Zany's in Rosemont. That's by the airport tomorrow. And that's something called New Material Night. So a lot of the veterans. So that's that's really good.
fun.
I'm working with a lot of Chicago veterans, which I really enjoy because so I'm doing new material. I've been writing groups and I enjoy doing that. But then I've done 2 church events this past month. One senior and one like a women's event, and I enjoy doing that. I enjoy being as versatile as I can possibly be because it's just keeps you on your feet,
Oh, I love it. I know.
Yeah.
I do all kinds of different events
Right.
and it's fun, right? And then
It is.
so we started on Wednesday nights locally here in Rhode Island. We started a G-rated open mic, which is so much fun because a lot of comedians have a difficult time with working clean, and so this is helping them try to develop some clean material. And
No,
so
that's
we're having a
great.
lot of fun with that.
Mhm.
And every Wednesday night it's at the Park Place Cafe in Cranston. So if you're ever in the area or you're nearby, make sure you hit that up on a Wednesday night. But anybody,
Well, maybe a
who's
weekend,
watching-
but a Wednesday I probably can't do. Yep.
yeah. But the cool thing is it's a cool little place. It's a neat little place. And we have a lot of, we call them, all right. So I think we were talking about this earlier. We call them like regular people. If you're not a comic, if you're not a comedian,
Civilian.
yeah, or we call them normal. Right?
Don't give away our secret.
Because we're not normal.
No.
We're not normal people. But
No.
because it's true. It's just like doctors and nurses, how they have their own language. We have our own language too, right?
Right. And you know what? I found out you never tell, I don't say you never, good friends are different in business, but you don't you're careful like what you put on Facebook or when you have comment. I have to really be careful what I post because if you say something like, I was in a terrible accident, or something on Facebook and you've got the first thing is you're going to say, did you get any material out of it? Like some of these comics won't even stop to say, are you okay? It's not the first thing they ask. So it's like, wow, I guess that, you don't realize how wacky, and especially if you have comics that are clean and you have comics that are in the, secular comics that are in the business that maybe don't work quite as clean. So then you always have to, when I post something, I always have to think of, how could they take this in a bad direction, So, but you never see it. It's the first I've seen, like people say, oh, look at my car. They'll show a car is all crashed up and you think, oh, I hope that person is a mom, female, whatever. I would think the normal person would say, oh my goodness, hope they walked away from me. Hope they're okay. And but you got people going, yeah, what was funny about it?
Because that is how comedians approach every subject.
Right.
Like you see the funny in the everyday, and sometimes the everyday is very dark.
Right.
So,
right.
It's good to kind of have that, going for you sometimes because you can be in a difficult situation and and just be able to laugh as long as you're with people that get that, and sometimes you're not so much. Hey, Donna wants to say howdy to us.
Hey, Donna.
Thanks for joining us tonight. So I'm very excited to introduce my next guest because this is going to be fun. We're going to have a fun night. We're going to actually end on time tonight. Wouldn't that be amazing, Michelle?
No. Well, yeah, there is that, in some ways but then there's the other, respect the light. Yes, we must be.
Yes, respect the light. Now, see, for those of you who don't know what respect the light is, that is comedian talk for. So when you're on stage we have a certain amount of time. We work in minutes, right? We work in minutes. And so before you're going to go up on stage, they'll tell you how many minutes you're doing, right?
Right.
So maybe a guest set is 5 to 8 minutes. Maybe if you're hosting, you're doing 10 to 15. A feature spot can be anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. And a headliner usually has 45 minutes to an hour, right?
Yep, exactly.
40 minutes to an hour, really.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
what happens a lot of times is that's how much time you have, and that's it. And a lot of places, time is really tight. So when you're reaching the end of your set, you get a light. So they might show it depends on the amount of time. They might give you a light in 5 minutes, and then they'll give you a flashing light, and that means get off the stage, right? Or they might give you a light at 1 minute. You have 1 minute, and then you get the light. If it's like a solid light, get off the stage, right? So that's what she says, respect the light, because there are comedians, you guys, that don't. And so they go over, right?
Yes.
And
right.
And that's not good, because you have to keep the show at a certain amount of time, and it respects the people that are in the audience and everyone else who's on the show, because
because people get because most comedy shows in a comedy club are 90 minutes, but they're saying that even they're shortening a little bit in other events because people can't sit still that long. So the problem is if you run the light, then that means either the show goes long and the headliner, people are tired by the time they get up, and then they don't do well. The headliner doesn't like it, or you're just taking time away from somebody else, or you're delaying the show. It's business. So that's real important. Yeah. So
and now let's get to business, and let's intro our next guest. She's performed in plays and musicals in the Chicagoland area for most of her life. So, she was like a little toddler performing. I don't know if she was. I'm just saying that. She co-wrote a play that was produced at Overshadowed Theater Productions, and she is the best comedian in her town. She also said she's the only comedian in her town. Please welcome. She's debuting on Talk is Cheap. This is really going to expedite her career now. I'm really sorry. Carrie Jones, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
I do think this is a career-defining moment. So I'm really excited. So thank you.
Oh, we're excited to have you here, Carrie.
Yeah.
And I met Carrie this past summer at the CCA, and for you normal folk, that's the Christian Comedian Association. We had a retreat, and Carrie was there, and that's where we got the pleasure of meeting. And then Michelle, you and Carrie met too.
Yes. Yeah, I was performing with Lee Harden at a theater near Carrie, and it was a theater show, and Carrie came out to see us. And so, yes, that's when I knew I wasn't able to get to the CCA this year, but I'd seen the pictures and I've seen some of the people that were there, so I recognized her. And then she came out to see us. So that was fun. It's fun to support. It's fun when people come out to support.
Well, and it was a great show. I love that theater. We go that theater every summer. They do a great summer stock. So they do musicals, they do a straight show. But every year they try to do a few different things in their repertoire. And one of them was comedy night. So I was super excited because I had met Lee in June. And then Michelle and I had been Facebook friends, but hadn't met officially. So we're just a really great night. It was fun. It was a good show. They both did a great job.
Oh, I believe it. All right, let's see. My goodness. Donna says that you rock.
Hi, Donna.
And June says, yay, Carrie's awesome.
She's been my good buddy all summer long.
She's a sweetheart. She'll steal your show. She'll steal the show, literally. Anyway,
I've learned.
Alice is a regular here on Talk is Cheap.
Hi,
and
Alice.
she wants to say hi. And Michelle only tuned in to see you and Chewy. And
Oh
no, and Chewy. We have a little issue with Chewy right now because he seems like he's awake. And yes, that is not good. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, Chew, what's going on here? I told you. He had one of his quiet moments, and it obviously is not working, but he wants to really officially say hi. So Chewy, come up and say hi to everybody. I don't know if that's what he wants.
Face.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
When he's sleeping, he's so much cuter. Oh my goodness, Chewy. Do you want to go back here or do you want to get down? We don't know. This is fun because it makes it so much more fun when your dog is I don't know.
They say that kids and pets are the ticket to audience members. So you got it here. It's good.
Oh boy. Let's see. All right. So I am going to see what my dog is really wanting and talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Right. I will give you a topic.
Yeah, I was wondering who was going to say that first.
I know. So, Carrie.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about the decor that, the other Rhonda and us, we have the same. Do we have the same trim?
It's very similar. Mine's like a pewter beige.
Okay.
And then I was telling the other Rhonda that she was wearing all of her sequins, and I got a little bit of glitter in my background.
Oh.
So I feel like I don't know if you can really see it, but it's glare. If you're here, there's totally glitter in that painting. So, but yeah, I feel like I blend.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there she is. She's back.
I'm back.
I
I don't know if too bad oh wait, we could have filled in with the other Rhonda.
That's okay. We talked for like 30 seconds.
We talked home decor. We have it covered.
Yes. Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that's so good to hear. Oh, do you? Michelle likes the chewy sound effects. Oh my goodness, isn't that? Oh, funny. That is hysterical.
Never barked when she hosted. That's cute.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Barking again, but I think the producer is here. See the producer.
I better check this out.
Pay no attention.
How about if we do this? We'll do this so that way
here we go.
Good to see everything going on. Yep. All right. This is really fun.
The producer
oh my
out.
word.
That's so funny.
My goodness. See, it's live. We're here live, and we never know what's going to happen.
Right. That's proof that it's live.
It's proof.
We're not overproduced. We're not overproduced.
No, we are. I know. Jim Colson.
Yeah.
Got a glimpse of the producer. I know. We did.
I think he's wearing red, not like the stage people have to wear black. When they do that, they change the scenery in the play. They all
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. So Carrie, what have you been up to? So you guys, now you're both living in the Chicago area, which is pretty funny that I have you both on. I should have done a whole Chicago game.
Right, but I mean, how far are you actually from Chicago?
I grew up near Chicago, so I grew up in Elk Grove Village, which is about.
My goodness, my brother and sister-in-law live in. They live in Elk Grove. Okay,
but my parents are originally from Mattoon, Illinois, which is where I am now. That's about 3.5 hours south of the city.
3.5 hours. Okay, right.
So I'm in a cornfield. I'm literally in a cornfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because I was in Mattoon, and I remember they were saying Mattoon. You got to say there's Michelle.
Mattoon. Yes.
Mattoon. You don't say Mattoon.
It's not Mattoon.
It's not
Mattoon. It's Mattoon.
Mattoon. You got to say it the right way.
It's not Little Park. It's Lytle Park. You've got to get these things right when you're here.
Well, it's kind of like Lima. Like we have a friend who lives in Lima, Ohio, but it's Lima, Peru. So people in Lima get real upset if you say Lima. They're like, Lima.
And they're Lima beans.
Right.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. And Rhonda and I had a very important discussion yesterday that we're from Illinois and not Illinois.
Do people say that all the time, Illinois?
Yes.
My friend, my friend Bill Gorgo, you know Bill. He teaches the classes at St. E's, and he's a good friend of mine. And he said he's got a routine about that. People from Wisconsin, and the guy goes, "You know what I don't like about you people from Illinois?" And he goes, "Right there, I got a problem."
Because we make
Right.
that face.
Yeah.
That's the face. That's the Illinois face.
Illinois, right?
But
right.
it is like who wrote that? Like, all right.
Well, it's like probably us people like settlers like Dubois. If you look at how Dubois spelled, the S is silent. It's like it's an ethnic thing, right? I mean, a lot of times if it's a French person who discovered something, then it's Prairie du Chien or something. It's probably not spelled the same way. Because my maiden name is Ledger, but actually it's Leger because I'm French Canadian. But my mother's exactly. Doesn't it sound classic? Michelle Leger. But my mom was Polish and practical, so she goes, "We say Legger so they can spell it," and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
that sounds so Leger, Michelle Leger. But yeah.
Yes, that sounds more like a movie star, and the other person.
I know, doesn't it? Like the movie star, the star that I think I should be, or I am, or something. Anyway.
Okay, so this is some facts here from
Illinois
Factual.
India. Okay,
Illinois is an Indian tribe's name.
Okay.
Thank you, Michelle.
No.
Yeah. Who knew? I should know.
Michelle is originally from Chicago.
Yes. Where is she? Michelle? Where are you? What suburb or what did you live in, or were you born, or is she answering? I don't know.
Windy City.
The Windy City, which is actually talking about the politicians. It's not really the. Actually, they think it's because it's windy. But I live on the lake here, and it is windy here. It's it's
cold.
Yes.
You get a lot of snow. You guys get a lot of snow, right?
Right. Yes, we do, but not as bad as like it depends lake effect.
Mm-hmm.
So like the people in Michigan, the Michigan's Indiana side of that lake get a lot of lake effect snow because of the weather that goes over the lake. But yeah, we do. I'm still waiting on Michelle to answer. She's probably like, where is she? We'll find out later. That's okay.
All right, we'll find out.
She'll pop up. Michelle, pop up and tell us where you were born or raised.
She recognized Elk Grove, so I'm guessing.
Born in Oak Park, raised in Oak Brook Terrace.
Yes, Oak Park.
Yes,
that's where
Grove.
Yeah. Oak Park that's where Hemingway, or was it Hemingway, or one of the great people came in?
Yeah, he was
Hemingway.
near there.
Poets. Yeah, that was fun. Mm-hmm. Okay, Oak Park. Got it.
All right, this is
the Illinois group.
The Illinois. Hey, you guys from Illinois or what?
Yeah,
we're from Illinois.
We have it's a Midwestern accent because you're Rhode Island, so you're very that New England.
I don't have an accent. It's really funny when people say that to me. I don't know. Tom, really? Tom got snow today in Michigan.
Oh,
we're in Michigan. I got to ask that question.
Where he said. I should know this because
Michigan have a lot. Yeah, they get a lot of snow up in Michigan. They do. I think because they're surrounded by the lakes. Yeah,
we haven't gotten snow yet, and I am good with that. I don't want any.
Yeah, we're in a condo now, so we don't have to shovel. We have a condo on the lake, so I'm like,
which is nice.
No snow blower, no shovel.
Yeah, that's nice.
Inside, yeah,
but you still have to go outside.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But
we got our first snow on Saturday morning, and it wasn't in the forecast at all. It wasn't too bad, but it accumulated, but it melted by 10, so I was fine. But it was a shock.
Yeah, no. So. No, Kendra said there's no snow in Orlando.
Yeah.
I was just in Orlando. I was just in Disney. I went to Disney, you guys.
Now, what made you decide to go to Disney? I
went to Disney because my son was going to Disney. All right, this is a great. So I have friends of ours, a couple friends of ours that were going, and their sons are friends with my son. They were planning this trip like years and years ago, before COVID. Yeah, that's what BC now means, before COVID. Yes. And so they were planning this trip and obviously they had to reschedule and blah blah blah. And so they're going for 2 weeks. So we thought it would be fun to show up for a week. And so we kept the secret. And so he was there for a few days already. And I think they got there they went on a Saturday, and we got there on a Wednesday. And Wednesday night, we surprised him. And we showed up at the restaurant because everybody else was in on it.
Yeah.
And we showed up, and he was like, yeah. And I mean, he wanted us there just so everyone knows I didn't crash my son's vacation and ruin it.
Yeah.
You know, but it was a lot of fun, and we got to experience, you know, some of Disney with him and be with our friends too. And so it was a blast. I had a blast.
Great. Did you go to the park a lot, or how many days did you go?
We did. We took a day off in the middle. So, you know, we got there on a Wednesday, and then we got home on a Tuesday. And we took the Saturday off, but we went to Magic Kingdom, and we went to the Animal Kingdom at Epcot. And my favorite was Hollywood Studios.
Oh, I bet that would be fun. I haven't been there in years.
It was so fun. It was so fun. And but yeah, oh my goodness, so expensive. Everything is so expensive.
It's always been.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's not a surprise. You know, we already knew, but
even more so if you haven't been in there in years and you see a ticket price. It's like yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Well, not just that, but and it's good that you go as you know, the kids are older. I tell parents, not that people come to me for advice, but I always tell parents, if you're taking a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old to Disney, first of all, number one, they're never going to remember it. They really don't, because, you know, my kids, what they remembered about this lavish vacation, went to Maine. My husband likes to travel. We went to Maine. We saw this stuff. What do you remember? Remember when the ground squirrels got into the dining room for breakfast, in the breakfast? I'm like, you're kidding me. That's what you remember.
That's what you remember, right?
You spent all this money. So I'm like, I would tell parents, okay, here's what you do. Book a cheap hotel, not too far, but far away, and get yourself a squirrel. Let it loose in a dining room, and you're making memories, and that's it. And then you might as well just take the money and just.
I know, it's crazy.
Wait until they're older and remember it, because you're screaming at a kid. This is the happiest place.
Well,
you know?
well, I have to say, like, we had a blast because we counted all the meltdowns that other kids are having.
Oh, that's a great game.
And it was like, I mean, and the meltdowns, there were some serious meltdowns, and then you rate them if it's like an A, B, or C. And we saw some A's, and they were like hilarious. They were hilarious.
Rhonda, there's something. This is what comedians do. They find joy in misery. I mean, you just because
it was just.
You're just happy it's not my kid. That's what I always say.
Yes, I was like, oh my gosh, those poor parents. You know, it was so funny. You know, the kids
because you did it,
and you're like, yeah, I wouldn't, you know,
because there's so much,
you know, it's the happiest place on earth. Somebody to kill them.
But not really. More traumatizing than anything.
Yeah, because you're dropping a lot of money there.
You're dropping a lot of money, and you know, kids. I mean, I don't have a ton of patience. You're waiting in some long lines, and if you're not there with people you like, that could be really long, because you're waiting. The lines are ridiculous. I mean, hour, 90 minutes to go on like a.
You can't just leave for like a nap. You know, like kids when they're that young, they really need a nap. A lot of times, I need a nap. But, you know, so you can't leave because you're in there. It's not like you have in and out privileges like the hotels right next door. You just pop in and pop back. You're there for the day. So, and the kids, and they're in if they're not in strollers, it's like, can you rent me a stroller? Can somebody push me around?
Because I know.
An adult has trouble, let alone a kid. So you're having major meltdowns. You're upset. You're spending all this money. So wait until the kids are like maybe junior high almost.
Well, I think you should wait until they pay for their own way like we did. And that's what I suggest.
Great idea.
Our parents took me and my sister. I was 6 and my sister's 6 years older than I was. And we went to Orlando, and it was our big, it was the first plane ride. It was the first trip to Disney, and we had a great time. But my parents learned their lesson with me a few years earlier when they took us to Six Flags in St. Louis, because they took us to one of the shows with their characters and mascots. And that's where I was introduced to the Tasmanian Devil. It did not go well. And I was sitting on my mom's lap. I was only 2 or 3 at the time. And I remember this. I started bawling. I was terrified. I turned around. I buried my head in my mom's shoulder. I was crying for the rest of the show. I was inconsolable. So they're like, we need to, if we're going to do theme parks again, we need to, bring her in a little bit more slowly and prepare her. So by 6, I was ready. I was ready.
That's a great idea for parents. It's like, try, go to Six Flags, go to another theme park where you're not spending a ton of money and see how your kid does. But I think as parents, we always like to try. We want our children to have these idyllic childhoods.
Right.
I know. We do. We do this, and we put the effort and stuff. And is it really their fault that they're not playing along with your program to be the perfect parent?
Right.
That's exactly how exactly. We went to the Epcot or something, and we went to there's a thing where they shoot you in space or something. I forget what Gary Sinise is there. Then you have this thing where you go and they shoot you, and it's like the G-forces. It actually feels like I don't know. So we went there with both girls.
Mission Space, that's called.
Yes. Oh, okay. It was the worst. My husband he had to have heart surgery before this, so we're waiting on that first. We get in there, and there's 4 of us, and then they said, number 5, each number 1, press this thing, and then the kids were all confused and they're upset. Not that they wouldn't go anyway, but they thought it was like the mission. So we're all sitting straight ahead, and then it shoots you up, and you feel it like in your chest. I mean, really, like, oh my gosh! Remind me never to go to space again. But I mean, we walked out. The 4 of us walked out. We were like, we were like traumatized because they thought that they were going to screw us up and we weren't going to get the space. My husband's like, I hope this isn't the big one. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my heart's in my chest. So yeah, that was one ride. I'd say unless that's what it's like. And there's, again, they're real cheery. Hey, Gary Sinise. Hey.
I know. I went on Guardians of the Galaxy because I got talked into it. Okay. And so there's a list. It says if you have back problems, you shouldn't go on this ride. If you have back problems, if you have neck problems, if you have high blood pressure, if you get motion sickness, or if you're pregnant. I checked 4 out of the 5 boxes, and I'm not pregnant, just in case you're wondering. And I still went on it, and I will never do that again. And I don't know why I let people talk me into things. And then they had this other one called Soaring, where it's this 4D screen, huge screen, and it really looks like you're flying. You feel like you're flying. Your feet are. And I'm afraid of heights. But I like to conquer my fears, you guys. And so I screamed through the whole thing. I screamed. It was beautiful, but I screamed.
I think I went on that. I say I'm not afraid of heights. I love heights. So that was I did enjoy that one because you felt it was secure.
It was really cool, but there was a couple of times I closed my eyes because
that's okay.
I was just freaking out, but I wanted to do it. Like, I don't like fears to conquer me. Anyway, right. I don't know if you're afraid of games or not, but we have a segment on our show called All right, it's time for You've Got Game. Today's game is called the Chain Gang. That's wicked funny. Because we are going to be I know, that's hilarious. We are going to be showing you pictures of chain restaurants, and you guys are going to type them in. You're going to type in your answers. And of course, we want everybody who's here to play along, because it wouldn't be any fun without our audience participation, of course. All right. We are going to bring up the one, the only...
Yeah.
And welcome the scorekeeper.
My
show now.
You have a lot of people competing for your hosting spot.
I know. You gotta watch. You better watch your back.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I know. Well, let's check in with the other Rhonda. Can we do that? Is that all right? Let's see.
Is she here?
Is she here? Here she is. Hello. Oh no.
Sorry, I had to call into work at the chicken shack. So
okay.
I gotta sing the chicken song and tell the people to eat what we think is chicken.
Great song.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
Thanks for being on standby there. Thanks for taking the time off. All right, we're gonna play our game now, and you can keep scoring the behind there. Okay, bye.
A lot of costume changes for that one today.
A lot of costume changes.
That's good.
Don't cry.
Oh my goodness. I think I'm okay now. It's been a few years. Just a couple.
All right, let me tell you guys what you're playing for. You're playing for the very, very coveted Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer, 100% clean comedy with 100% clean and sanitized hands. Its prize is valued at $5,500. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to put up a picture. When I say where, I mean Alex. And you guys are going to type in the correct answer. What chain restaurant is it? Of course, we've taken off the name of the restaurant, but you can see probably a lot of it. All right. Are you ready?
In the private chat, right? In the private chat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, not in the private chat. It's in where your name is.
Oh.
So you know where that is?
No.
Okay, we didn't go. All right, so on the bottom, we do this all the time. It's always fun because this is professional. On the bottom, you have your little picture there. You see it? You're on a laptop, right?
Yes.
And you see your pictures on the bottom, and there's those three little dots.
Yes.
And you're going to click on those, and it says edit name. Yes, exactly.
All right.
Exactly what it looks like.
Thank you, scorekeeper. Yes. Click on one of those dots. It'll say edit name, and that's where you're going to type your answer in.
Okay, so got it.
And then you hit save. Okay, Here we go. We're going to show you our very first clue to our first picture. Ready? It's our first chain. Oh. I know it well. If you guys want to play along, we'd love for you to play along. Just type in your answers. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready to reveal your answers? All right. That is Michelle Applebee's. I guess she's taking ownership.
That's my alias.
Taking ownership of that. And Carrie says it's Applebee's. And let's see what we got over here. We have Kendra said it's Applebee's, but Donna says, no, that's Chili's.
I know.
But Alice says Applebee's. All right. And the correct answer is... It is...
Apple. She's creative. Applebee's.
Applebee's.
See the apple and the bee.
I see what you did there. You are absolutely correct.
Yay.
All right, so it's a tie score. Oh, you're going to win a trip to Disney. You're going to win a trip to Disney. Oh, it's like Mickey
you didn't
right
tell us
there.
About that. The hand sanitizer.
I think that's a lie. That's probably why. That's probably why. All right, let's bring up our next photo. That's what you're going to win. That's exactly what you're going to win.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. What do you guys think it is? All right. They've typed in their answers. Everybody's playing along at home. And Michelle says that is Chili's. And Carrie says, oh, yeah, that's Chili's. And June said that's Chili's. So did Kendra. Tom said that's Chili's. And Donna says Chili's. And Alice says that's Chili's. And then Kendra says that's Chili's. Oh, even has the little Chili's little icon there.
Clever.
And guess what the correct answer is? It is absolutely Chili's. You're both correct.
All right.
What are you doing, scorekeeper?
Cold. Something cold.
Chili's. Chili's.
Oh,
Chili's.
All right.
Chili's.
You Chicago girls should have gotten that one.
I know. Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
it was clever.
All right.
I like that.
All right.
Very clever. All right. Let's bring up the next one, Alex. Alex is killing it here. All right, Alex.
All right.
Oh, the
All
sign
right.
just got white. I don't know. I think there was some kind of storm and it took the sign off.
That's kind of what it looks like, to be honest.
Took part of the sign off. Alex does such a great job for me. I am so thankful to have him back for helping me and sitting next to me. And spelling does not count. Spelling does not count. That's a good question, but it does not count. We don't count spelling here. All right. We've got some answers here. Let's see. Let's first go to the guests here. Let's see. We've got Olive Garden from June. Kendra said that's Olive Garden. Tom says it's Olive Garden. So does Donna. So does Alice. And yes, Kendra, that's Olive Garden. And guess what? You both are correct. It is Olive Garden. Guys, you're killing it. Yay. All right. All right. We're doing really good here. All right, let's go. All right, let's see if you know this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know that one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very loud in there.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Every time I've gone in, I'm like, what? I can't hear you.
They said that they sell more food when it's loud. That's the psychology.
Is that true?
Yes. Yep.
Really?
I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Well, that's interesting.
But it's psychological.
All right. Let's see. You both said it was Buffalo Wild Wings. What's the B-dubs?
B-dubs. 2 W's.
Oh,
B-dubs.
I got B-dubs.
Oh.
I gotcha. Is that what you call it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
I
B-dubs.
don't know
We're
what
going to B-dubs.
I call. Let's pass that up.
I don't want
That's fair.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a wings fan. I don't like to eat off the bones.
Yeah, I
ribs
get
and-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
have
everything
to-
there that's not wings. So I don't know what that's called, but you know,
Buffalo Wild Burger.
Buffalo Wild. Yeah.
I do love buffalo chicken. So
Yeah.
I love
The flavor of
the
it.
boneless wings.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
Basically, they're
Chicken
they're-
nuggets. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
nuggets or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I like. Let's see. Yep, Kendra got it.
Extra
Buffalo Wild
points for
Wings.
B-dubs.
Kendra's got BW. She's got the actual BW. The actual.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh my goodness, June said B-dubs too.
Ah,
I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one. That's Buffalo. All right, Alice said it was Buffalo Wild Wings, and so did Donna. You guys are crushing it.
yeah.
Crushing it. You're doing a great job with the chains. Do you guys eat in chains a lot? Do you eat in chains?
Well, it tells you
No,
what.
do you eat literally in chains? Because that's weird. That would be
In
just a little.
Mattoon, there aren't many chains to pick from, but the ones that are here, we do. Yeah.
We try not to. I don't want to sound like a food snob. My husband's like a gourmet cook. I mean, he just is incredible.
Yeah.
So we have so many food choices like in the city. So
Right.
we never. And even when we're traveling, he's like, I'd like to go to a mom and pop place. I'm like, yeah, like salmonella. Hello, just go to a chain restaurant when you're out of town. I don't know these little mom and pop places, but yeah,
Right. When
we
you're
all-
yeah.
yeah.
I do like to support small business too.
Oh yeah,
but
we got so many good restaurants here. So
I bet we do have
Yeah.
some great ones here.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, let's bring up the next chain.
okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. This
Yes.
was super. This was one of the first concepts. Do you remember the concept of this restaurant where it had, they used to flip the bottles. The bartenders used to flip the bottles, and they had pictures and crazy stuff all over the walls. That's right. Let's see. We have TGI Fridays, both TGI Fridays. Let's see. TGI Fridays, yes, Fridays, and
Look at that.
Wow.
yeah, that was
What do you do if there's a tie? We have to run over then. We have to just keep playing until somebody
keep playing until you guys are just, you're doing so great. Even the audience is doing that's exactly
fire.
right. Pieces of flair. So
Yes.
they had flair. You remember. So the bartenders would have pins all over.
Okay.
And here's a little behind the scenes secret about me. I used to bartend, and I worked at this place called the Ground Round, which is one of the
Yes.
Yeah,
The
it was
peanuts
like
on the floor? Where you put the peanuts
after that concept. There weren't peanuts when I worked there, but yes, they did. That was the first concept of the
you
Ground
put
Round.
the shells on the floor. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yep, peanuts. You threw peanuts on the floor.
Yep.
But this was kind of, they had a newer concept now, and it was pretty much a takeoff of TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
And I bartended, and you had flair, and you got pins, and you got, for being amazing or whatever. Mm-hmm. We got medals. Like I got a gold medal one time. Whoa. I don't want to brag. Gold medal. This girl.
That's almost as good as winning hand sanitizer on the Talk is Cheap talk show.
It isn't. It isn't as good. It really isn't. Donna remembers the Ground Round. Oh,
okay.
You guys all remember Ground Round.
Mm-hmm.
And June's taking it literally now. Okay, no, not Charlie Brown.
No, we didn't throw the extra peanuts on the peanut shells. I wasn't clear. Peanut shells,
yeah.
not the actual peanuts. Yes.
Yeah.
June. June put the peanuts.
They did. They had fish fries on Friday. They had penny a pound. So you're like kids. I'm so glad I worked on the bar side, but kids would come in and they'd weigh your kids, and that's how much you would pay, a penny a pound. So if the kids, so everybody brought their little skinny kids in and ate for like 10 cents or whatever.
Today.
Oh, good thing I don't do that with adults.
I'm not getting on that scale. I'll tell you what I weigh. It's 102 pounds. So this will be $1 too.
Yeah, absolutely. I would vouch for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Check my license.
I know. I have a joke.
That's accurate.
I have a joke about that. But all right. So this isn't all about me. Whatever. All right. Let's bring up the next. It's about June Colson Corey. Let's bring up the next restaurant and see if you recognize it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great picture.
Oh no!
I don't think I know this one.
You don't know it?
I don't think so.
No.
You guys don't have that?
No.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna try. Can I guess? But
yes.
We're gonna guess, but
yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess. I may win.
You may.
It's a good guess.
That's a really good that's a really
I got
good.
nothing on this
All
one.
right, let's see what you got here. All right, let's see. Is it Texas Roadhouse? Alice says it is. Piggly. No, it's not Piggly. I don't even know what that is. Donna wants to know if they had one near Effingham. I almost thought she was swearing for a minute. Okay.
Oh no, it's a town not far from here.
Texas Roadhouse.
It has to be. June put it on there, so it's got.
Guess what? The answer is it's Texas Roadhouse.
Well, there was a flag of Texas over it, so I put 2 and 2 together.
Wow. So apparently they don't have Texas Roadhouse in Chicago.
I don't think so.
or Illinois.
Illinois.
But
They
I've
might
never
like
been to one.
not in the Chicago
No.
area, I would think.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think so.
the scorekeeper says no, they don't.
They
The
don't.
scorekeeper knows everything.
Well, did they have a Chicago Roadhouse in Texas? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
It's fair.
Probably not.
They might have
Probably
Chicago
not.
pizza.
But I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
If you ever go to Texas Roadhouse, you know what I get? I do like Texas Roadhouse, and we do frequent Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
But I get their buttermilk chicken salad.
Oh.
I like their salad.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
and they make some homemade dressing, which is really good. And their rolls. They're known for their rolls.
Okay.
Because
What
they
was
serve it with honey butter.
Stop it.
There's a
Oh
place
my
that's called
gosh.
Home of the Throwed Roll. What was there's
Like
some
Lambert's?
Lambert's. That's
Yeah.
the home of that. They throw the rolls at you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
they don't.
Lambert's. Yeah. Yeah.
This is I would like that. Somebody threw bread at me, but no, and it's so good.
Lambert's is your place.
I'm telling you, that is my weakness. Bread is my weakness.
Sweets are mine. I could kind of
And that pretty much carbs
yeah.
and sugar, carbs turn into sugar. It's kind of just
Yeah.
a
Find
it's
it all,
just a
it
way
all.
to get there. Yeah, it's just a
Exactly.
quicker way to just go right to the I like carbs and sugar are pretty much
Yeah.
I think this is all made up of carbs and sugar. And
Oh, look at
all right.
sandwich cream. She's got look at that. Boy, she's got she must have like shelves of stuff that she just runs
Does
off.
she
and,
have
oh,
a prop closet back
She
there?
has to.
Because I feel she
can't-
does.
I'm
I
not
mean,
allowed to say.
we don't know who the scorekeeper is. It
No,
could
I'm
be
not. I don't know. Someday we'll reveal, but we're not ready to reveal yet. No, a lot of people always thought it was like my son or my husband, which is hilarious because no, it's not. But someday we will tell. But that won't be today. Okay, let's
right.
bring up another one. We have time for another one.
Okay.
All right, see if you know this one. Rhode Island mug. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
you guys know this
Came
one,
on,
I got
right?
it.
Some rocking chairs out there in the front, and
Oh
we
man.
got our flags a hanging. Yep. You did a great job with the pictures.
Oh,
and
yeah.
taking out the
Applause.
so good. What would I do without my producer here? So good. All right, let's bring them up. Let's see. The correct answer is it Cracker Barrel? Let's see. Well, everyone here seems to think so. Kendra, and Donna.
What does June say? If June says that, it's got to be true.
And let's see. Oh, that's your favorite, Kendra? Yeah.
What's June,
Cracker
what does
Barrel.
June say? When you work at the Chicken Shack,
Alice
you
did
know
that
restaurants.
too.
I'm just saying.
And I don't know where June is. June said it's the Chicken Shack. I don't think so, June. I don't
Well,
think
then
it
maybe I'll win because June did. Maybe she messed up one.
is. But the correct answer is Cracker Barrel. Whoops, that was the bad one. That's the okay. That is it.
Yay.
All right. Let's bring up one more. We have a quick one. We can do this one. Let's see if you get this one. That's all right. What do you got there? Some nuts there.
It's got trail mix or
Trail mix.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the real trail mix. They're the M&Ms. I don't see any M&Ms.
I know. No, then it's not real.
Mm-mm. Oh,
Oh,
this one's,
okay. I think
that's a hard one.
I'm
Wait, there's a little clue there.
Yep. I think I caught it.
Did you see the clue up top there?
I think so.
I think so, but I'm gonna let's see. Oh boy,
I know that one. Wow, that's a
Yeah.
hard one.
this is
That's a real hard one.
I had to
uh-huh.
I think I found it. I think. We'll find out.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
All right, let's see. Let's reveal their Hard Rock Cafe. I gave you a little clue.
Ah,
Hard Rock Cafe. Let's see. Bubba Gumps. I love Bubba Gumps.
oh, she's got
And,
M&Ms.
Hard Rock Cafe Hard Rock. Yes, it is. It's the Hard Rock Cafe. You guys, you got it. You got it.
Woohoo!
Woo!
That's awesome. Good job, you guys. That is great. All right. So
My Christmas list.
we are getting ready here to end the show. But before we do, I usually have my poster ready. I don't, because I was on vacation, and so I don't have it. But I can tell you that coming on the show next week will be Kendra Karbowski. She is going, I hope I said it the right way. Kendra Karbowski. I don't know. She'll tell me anyways, and she'll let me know how I said her name wrong and everything. And Chewy is so done. He's so done. Who's the winner of the show? Scorekeeper? The scorekeeper says
No,
it's a
I
tie.
got it wrong.
No, I got the Texas Roadhouse.
I don't know, but you know what?
I got Texas Roadhouse right.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
she
was-
gave me an extra point.
Oh, you got extra points for D Buds. Or D Buds or D Dubs.
I didn't know the scorekeeper could give extra points. No, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, you can bribe the scorekeeper all the time.
Well, now you tell me.
I bribed no one. I bribed
know.
no one. I no
know,
longer
but
live
the
in
scorekeeper
Chicago.
can be
I
bribed.
bribed no one.
All right, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank you, Michelle. If you guys, if you want to follow Michelle or if you want to follow Carrie, their follows will be in the comments. Chewy is going absolutely insane. That's a way of applauding. Thank you to the scorekeeper. Thank you to Alex. Welcome back. And thank you for Chewy, not for staying asleep. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And we will be back here next Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern Time. All right, everybody. Bye. Episode 145 is out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I will hold, ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, no, there ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.